Hello my friends, as you can see I am home. I'm back from Lake Champlain. It was okay trip. It was not great at all. I have some pretty depressing news, but I also have some positive news. Let's start with a positive. No, let's not do that. Let's go right to the bad. As you know, the drive up I had the blown tire, got stung by a bee. Later that night I went to unload the boat into the water, and in doing so I picked up some zebra mussel shells into my impeller, not propeller, but impeller, which actually pumps water up into the motor and helps keep the motor cool. Okay, and what was happening is that I was pumping water in, but the water wasn't pumping out. So I had to take it all apart and figure out what happened, and thanks to YouTube I found a video and I was able to fix that problem. If that was the only problem, that would have been great. Next morning I decided to go out fishing, me and Greg, and we fished in the morning, did quite well. Went in, had some lunch, decided to come in and take a little break. We went back out, fished for a while. I had just gotten enough footage to make a video. You'll see that here probably in a day or two. And decided to head on in. Got probably about within a half mile to a mile away from the camp, and this is when it got real bad. I think all I have to say is I have I still can't get over it. I have an oil injected motor, which requires the motor to call for oil, and it calls for oil and mixes the oil. RVO I think it's called, or whatever it's called, but needless to say I had plenty of oil, but something happened and the motor wasn't getting enough oil. And she blew up. That's right, it blew up. I have compression in 2 cylinders, but not in 1. So it looks like it's going to be fatal on that boat motor. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm thinking I'm probably going to see if I can find a used motor. So if anybody has anything that lives relatively close by, 50 to 70 would be good. So if not, I will look for a new boat and see what I can get for a new boat. Now, the positive, it's not like it has anything to do with my boat at all. The next day I proceeded to get up first thing in the morning, and that's when we had that storm come in, and the waves and stuff were really crashing on the boats. I have a lot of freeboard, so therefore I wasn't getting any water in my boat, but the boat right next to me was a Skeeter bass boat, probably about a $60,000 bass boat. He was taking in water something wicked. The whole battery box was completely full of water. The back deck completely full of water, and then where it drops down in and goes back up, completely full of water, and this boat was sinking. Now here's the positive part of this whole video. 7 complete strangers came together and worked on trying to save this boat. We managed to spin the boat around, and we were able to get the bilge pump turned on, and we had to get a secondary pump, and we saved this boat. So with that, I guess the positive part about this is 7 complete strangers came together, worked together, and got this boat back on the water. The very next day He had it all pretty much cleaned up day after he fired it up, and it ran perfectly fine. So if 7 complete strangers can come together and fix something, why can't we? And I'll just leave it at that. You guys have a great day. More videos to come. There's probably 2 more Champlain videos, and then we'll get back to doing some fishing. Probably going to be on the bank. I do have the little boat. I'll probably work on that now. I have to do a couple things to this boat and get it ready either for selling it or seeing if I can find another motor. I'll see you guys next time.